I think we're in unprecedented times. For me, what is happening in the nation with the abuse of ICE, the breakups of families with masked men in the United States of America is unacceptable. As a Latino evangelical, I have no choice but to mobilize our people to understand that this is the moment to act. This is the moment. This is the moment. You know, I'm a son of an immigrant mother. She's Colombian. My dad is Puerto Rican. We were born in Puerto Rico. We got here when I was probably 9. My mom broke up with my dad and she migrated to New York City. You know, it was so cold. All those buildings in the Bronx. I was used to just open field, house in Puerto Rico. A pastor put us in the basement of the church. There was only one bed and we all slept across. But it was in that moment that we saw a church that was very active and will knock on the door with groceries. Will take us to the doctors. Very drug-infested area, shootouts every day. I got punched in the face. I wasn't used to that. Coming from a small town in Puerto Rico where everyone is like family. Got suspended from elementary school, from junior high school, from high school. I think around the age of 16, there's this phrase in our evangelical community that says, you know, when you have an encounter with God, you change. I got that encounter with God through different ministries in the Bronx. In 2016, I saw bishops, pastors, leaders get behind Trump. I was just confused because I saw a man that was not living out the Christian values that I was taught as a young person coming up. Jesus, we really want to be true Christians. I don't think anyone should be identifying with any political party. People say I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat. I vote Republican and I vote Democrat. I give myself the option to choose. But when you say I am something, it's like you are that. But for me, it's just common sense. Serve a God who loved you with so much passion and showed it to you. The best way to do that is just loving people with the same passion back. The Latino church is the fastest growing ethnic group within the evangelical community, yet are the least represented. A lot of our churches have so many immigrants. This administration is not really caring for what the Latino evangelicals are asking them to do. The undocumented immigrants are not just people that visit their churches, they do life with our communities. And there's a sense of family, sense of love, sense of friendship and deep connection that happens. Because they're in proximity to pain, the theology is different. The way they see God is different. The way they experience God is different. They share a common struggle. They know that when they meet and they come to church collectively, they serve a God that meets their needs. As I saw the needs happening in our community, as I saw young people struggling, how can we start looking at justice as a mission? One of the first things that we did was go to the state legislature, bring down the laws, and look at them detail by detail. Printed them, we created a legislative report, put it in a simple way that was visual to read, easy to understand. In that process, that's when you started seeing people asking the difficult questions. Why would you incarcerate someone who transports or houses an undocumented immigrant? Isn't that our job as pastors? When we did that, as we continue to show the hypocrisy of legislators, believe it or not, from both sides, maybe these guys don't deserve our loyalty. When you deal with Latino evangelicals, no matter how much politics they have brought into, the higher calling them will always come first. So we ask the question, are we really making true change if we just mobilize people to show up to events? I think we should go deeper. We develop churches that help leaders and learn the skills to do justice work, doing organizing work, public policy and advocacy, communication, storytelling. We took the time to dive deeper into understanding the root cause of the problems. How do you respond to them from a theological lens? What does the God says about the immigrant, the stranger? Activism is a form of worship. It's a call into a journey with God. I think a lot of people miss that. We believe churches developing and launching organized justice ministries, their churches have leaders that are experts in public policy analysis, that are experts in communications, that are experts in organizing. We believe that is going to really break through in the space of doing justice work. The future of this nation depends on the mobilization and engagement of Latino evangelicals into justice work. It's got to be centered in relationships. It's got to be centered in spirituality. There's a way to do it. We know how to do it.